How to make sure your ads are a good match for your visitors. This is something that's really, really important. So you've created your website, you've carefully researched it, and now you have traffic. And the question is, are you making as much money as you can? Are your ads as good of a match as they can be? So some things to keep in mind with your ads. You want to think about what your visitors really want. If if they're coming, say you build a site that's about health, one thing I would do is I would try to figure out what those people really want. Well, of course, a lot of times people want to lose weight. If they want to lose weight, I would talk about that on the website, and then I would try to find out solutions to the problems that my visitors are having. If they're frustrated because they can't lose weight, I would try to find a guide or a piece of exercise equipment that actually is going to help them. You want to dig for problems your visitors are having and offer them a paid solution. That's exactly what I was going into in the last point. You can even go to forums and find out, what the exact kind of problems people are having, and then of course, your ads are the solution. It's one of those things, we all have our triggers, and you want to find out the trigger of the person that's coming to your site. If I really like donuts and I walk past a donut shop and I see that sign, my tongue's going to start salivating and I'm going to be running in there to buy some donuts. Well, basically, you need to find out what your visitors, what the trigger is going to be. What can you offer them that's going to give you the best chance of success with your ads and what you're selling. You want to make sure you're offering quality and reasonably priced products as well. If you have a website that's pulling in a lot of traffic, that's people that don't have a lot of money, maybe you have a site that's focused on helping people find deals. Those are the kind of people that typically don't want to spend high dollar amounts for products that they're not sure of. So you want to make sure that you're going to match your customers with what you're able to offer them. Maybe one thing you can do is take a survey of your visitors and find out how much money they'd be willing to spend to get a product to lose weight. And if they say they'd only be willing to spend $20, well then, you know what? Don't offer them a $300 piece of exercise equipment. You need to find out, key in what your visitors are looking for and try to match them as best you can. Resist higher commission profits that are not as good of a fit. This is particularly difficult when you start to get really popular. Somebody might approach you and say, hey, listen, why don't you sell my product? And of course, maybe their product looks a little bit better on the outside, but the truth is, on the inside, it's a piece of junk. And even though that might bring you some high sales initially, the thing is, you're going to break the trust with your consumers, your customers, and they're not going to trust you so much the next time you come out with that next great big thing, because you kind of blew it with offering something that was lower quality. So definitely treat your visitors with respect and build a relationship with them, and make sure that what you're offering them is something that is going to help them, because if it does, they're going to respect your opinion, and next time you offer something, you better be sure they're going to listen.